So I've got no idea whether this video that I'm shooting now is going to go up or not. Now, obviously, I guess you already know that. I am basically, I've noticed, because I've taken a long break from vlogging, and vlogging is kind of a bit of a habit, rhythm thing. So, and tomorrow is going to be very exciting. And I don't want to not be on form tomorrow. So this is kind of like a warm-up. Yeah. Getting ready, getting back into the groove. Now, we have come to my wife's work because she's gonna show Jasper around the factory, I believe. Oh, and it looks like Jasper's waking up. Should we go in and see her?
I'm tired.
Go and check in, let's go. We've now picked up Soph and we're going to go grab some food. I never know quite what I can shoot sometimes in environments, and it makes it very tricky to sort of, to know whether I can, you know. But anyway, that's fine. It's a pasta factory. I'm telling everyone you work in a pasta factory.
That's correct.
Mmm.
It's a factory. We don't just make pasta.
You're going to put a couple of hours in the parking, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Go on, Jasper. Get some food. You're right, Jasper.
It's a bit better now, isn't it? It is a bit better now.
Was that food a bit spicy for you?
Why did you choose spicy forward? You said I like spicy.
Yeah, I thought you liked spicy. I like spicy.
I definitely hate spicy.
He likes spicy, really.
What is it? He has a mental problem. Come and stand next to
Jasper?
Charlie.
I'm going in now.
You going to work?
Yeah.
Off you go then. Nice day.
Bye. I did it.
Nice.
Can I get a photo of you two now?
Just had a look around an awesome pasta factory. I love seeing like factories because you kind of get a sense for the reality of what it takes to actually make something. So when I went to the Tesla factory, I got that as well. I had that same sort of, wow, so this is how they actually make Teslas. Much more manual process than I was expecting, considering it's supposed to be sort of all fancy and automated. But there's still a lot of people involved in the making of a Tesla. And it must be incredibly difficult to make something that complicated reliably, which I think is actually basically the problem that Tesla have had. Still, they're getting there, It's persistence and work in progress, and you'd appreciate seeing the engineer, and you would appreciate seeing the Tesla factory, because it's really the fine-tuning required. You know, I mean, especially something like a door. You wouldn't think that that would be super complicated, but there are so many different bits that if they're just a millimetre out, it adds up to it doesn't go in at all. Are you going to take that one home with you, Jasper?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is that going to be? Is that your parting gift from Mummy's work?
Only if you can push it out.
Don't.
I can push it.
Yeah, I bet you could. It's quite cool. It's so long. The bonnet is enormous.
This and that is about the same speed.
Oh, it's tea.
And which one?
Look,
This
it's
is
tea.
1966, and that, which is late 2000s, flat out, fast as you can get Ferrari, about the same speed around the track.
How funny.
To do with weight.
Yes. Don't I know it? You do love cars, don't you, Jasper?
I love
I feel bad that we're taking up all your time looking at cars. You just let us know when you have to get back to doing real work.
It just keeps me away for a bit, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think it was the only way they could work out how to do it, I guess.
Yeah, just unbelievable level of complexity.
But it worked.
Just to turn some wheels.
Daddy, look on the back.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Anyone would think they hadn't heard of electric motors. That was awesome fun. I think probably I have decided, I was talking to Charlie, he's the guy who was showing us round and showed us around the factory and everything, and he used to play Kerbal Space Program, and I'm gonna have to do a video or two on that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna give it a go because I like to give things a go, and that's what this channel is kind of about. Well, that and Tesla and electric vehicles. Okay, and we're heading home now. Fantastic. Had a really fun afternoon actually. Manufacturing, it's hard and complicated. That's kind of why I do understand when Tesla has trouble meeting production goals. It would be one thing if they weren't really doing anything different or innovative, you know, but I don't know, this is a kind of eggshell type pasta, it looks very nice. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, they're not doing something where they can just follow a tried and true path. Actually, that's exactly the same with SpaceX. And so, you're trying to design, I think is it Elon Musk? Yes, it's Elon Musk. He always says that actually building the car, building the Tesla is the easy bit. The difficult bit is designing the machine that builds the machine.
Come on.
Let's not have you waiting. Oh, tell you, it's good to be back vlogging. Yes, I've missed it. But there's definitely a kind of a knack and a certain degree of rhythm that you need to it. I'm getting back into the rhythm with the shooting, and hopefully you've been watching my videos, which means I've been getting back into the rhythm with the editing as well. The editing is always the barrier, which is partly why sort of today I think I need to come up with a few sort of like general policies that help me out here. So for example, unless we're doing some kind of a special occasion, I really should try and keep the filming to just one camera, and I should always be mindful of just chucking a huge bunch of me nattering on into the camera, because then it becomes really, really difficult to edit. Whereas if you just say exactly what you mean to say in a concise fashion, then it's easy to edit. Wow, this place is a bit of a mess actually. I'm going to make myself a coffee and then maybe tidy it up a little bit before Sophie gets back. She should be back any second. Just going to wrap things up. I suppose what I've been trying to get at is whenever I see the actual place where something is made, something like a car or pasta or something you're used to interacting with on a daily basis but you don't normally see where it comes from, somehow it makes that production process more real. At least it does to me. I kind of actually picture the fact that, you know, there are people that made this. It didn't just magically appear on the shelves of a local supermarket or, you know, at the local Tesla showroom. And it helps to sort of put into perspective the enormous challenge that making things actually presents, and also the incredible work that companies like Tesla actually do in creating these products, because of course they're not just trying to follow in the footsteps of what other car manufacturers have been doing. What they're actually trying to do is something new, and it's that pushing forward. It must take the most incredible amount of guts, really, I suppose, to do that. And that's one of the things that's always really impressed me about Elon Musk. The fact that he took all of his money from PayPal, and well, from the sale of PayPal, and just plonked it into Tesla and SpaceX, a rocket company and electric cars. It's just unbelievable. You'd think he was a massive risk taker, but I don't think he is. I think it's just that he had a vision for what he wants to see the future as, and nobody else seemed to be going there or doing it. So he decided, well, you know what, I'm gonna have a go. And thank goodness he did. Tomorrow's very exciting because I'm hoping to see a Tesla Model 3 in the UK. The only one that's in the UK. So fingers crossed that happens. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and Twitter as well. And I will see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. So there you go. People wanted to know what Soph does.
Oh, do they? Do they care?
I don't know, some people do. Some people are very confused
I work in a fresh food manufacturing factory.
Oh, there we go then.
You
Excellent.
maybe drive a bit
And now we're
quicker.
having lunch. Yeah, but I can't because we're on a private road and now we're in public road. So bye bye, camera.